So we'll start in a minute. Just try to settle down there on your mats. Try to find that sweet spot before we begin. Okay. Hello yogis, thank you for being here again tonight. So tonight we go online. Okay. Tonight is Thursday again. I think this is the second week of our practice for the month of October. Okay. So we'll go beginners. So just like what you normally do in a beginner's class, we go gentle. So make sure to modify the poses as you go through them tonight. But you can always up the ante of the practice if you feel strong enough tonight, okay? As far as your movement is concerned. And when I speak of upping the ante, doesn't always have to be the physical part of the practice. It could just be also your intention, the way you try to move mindfully, okay? There's much more strength there as you usually do in your regular flows, or even the breath for that matter. You're paying much more attention to your breath than you usually do in the practice. Okay? Doesn't always have to be the physical plane. Alright? So let's begin in your Sukhasana, easy posture. So just like what I'm doing, I usually do this as I try to slowly navigate myself toward a much more rounded or grounded rather position, in a seated position for that matter. So I'm trying to feel the mat or the earth underneath my bum, making sure that everything feels even there, okay? So if that would mean you have to move forward, back, side to side, please do that, okay? And then once you feel settled enough, now try to lengthen the crown of the head up. Okay, you get to lengthen the size of the body as well, so you're not slumping there. Place your hands wherever they feel organic for you or comfortable for you. And then if you haven't done so yet, close your eyes and just try to look inward here. So no distractions. No thoughts troubling you. The heart is calm. The heart is soft. The body is soft. The breath feels flowy. So it might take some time for you to slowly arrive there. So take some time. So just gradually go through it until you feel that you are one with your breath, you are one with your body, you are one with your spirit. So just check in from time to time how you are feeling as you go through the flow. Remember, the practice is all about feeling, less thinking. So if you find yourselves being distracted by thoughts, know that you always have the option to pause, to acknowledge them. Okay? It's very difficult not to mind them anyway. So just acknowledge them and then just tell yourself that you're allowed to park them first and always get back to them after the practice is over. So that's one way of training your mind into not being judgmental of what is happening. Okay? Just because you want to be good in the practice, you want to be thought free, it means that you'll be so strong about it. You'll be hard on yourself, not being able to accomplish it. Okay? It doesn't happen that way. So take it easy. If thoughts spine. Let them be. Just come back to the present state, come back to your feelings, come back to your practice. Take 3 more breaths here. Taking in longer breaths. And as you exhale, getting softer every minute. Bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down. Setting your intention for your practice tonight. So whatever that intention is, honor it, celebrate it, let it go. Namaste, everybody. Open your eyes. Just release your hands onto your knees. Just place them gently there. As you breathe in, arch the back, push your chest forward, lengthen the throat, gaze up to the ceiling maybe. Then as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine, suck the navel in. Okay, stretch those arms fully. And again, inhale. Exhale. In, lengthening here. Exhale, softening. One more. Exhale. Come back to neutral, moving to the right, to the front, to the left. Come back to a rounded spine, okay? So we connect the dots there. Starting off slowly, gently. Smaller movements first, then as you become more comfortable with it, without thinking too much about it anymore, it becomes second nature to you, okay? We reverse just to even it out. So maybe add on the shoulders there. Somehow making the movement a bit more exaggerated than what you usually would do. Because we want to maximize the movement at this point. So we try to move everything as much as possible. Come back to the center, please. Arms reach forward. Stretch those arms. Maybe do alternate reach outs there. So you plug one shoulder back, one at a time. Back to the center, opening, so palms face up to the ceiling. As you exhale, we round the spine again. In, exhale, in, opening, exhale. One more in. As you exhale, just a gentle seated twist. Right hand, left knee, left hand lands behind. Breathing in once again. As you exhale, twist away. Back to the center. Arms reach forward once again. Exhale. Opening those shoulder blades as much as you can. Finding openness in the heart. Creating grace there. Being much more receptive. Open. Twist. Left hand. Right hand. Inhale, exhale. Back to the center. Let's release the legs, please. Windshield wiper. Hands down by your sides. Just lower your both knees down to the right, all the way to the left. So your knees don't necessarily have to go down right away. If they're not yet there, just take it easy. Now stay here first. Maybe gaze over to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Other side. Gaze to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come back up. Move to the right, please. Right side of your mat. Come down to your child's pose. Just play with it. Try to push your bums. Let them touch your heels there. And maybe just stretch your arms fully. Maybe bouncing the head there as well. Open and close the hands. Good. Walk your hands close to your knees. Push the floor. Adjust the hands so that your fingers are pointing to the back. Okay. Fully stretch those arms. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to neutral, please. Maybe close your knees there. Hands together. Release any built up tension around the wrist area. Maybe the shoulders as well. If you have had a hard day so far, or almost hard since Monday, so maybe this is an opportunity for you to just release whatever things that do not serve you, things that need to be released. Let go, okay? Come to your all fours, please. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Breathing in, and then breathing up. In, and out. Last 1, in, and out. Come back to neutral, right leg first. Stretch it to the back. Remember, it's never about the height, so this is about the length. So notice if you're overarching the back at this point, support the back, square the hips, power up the back leg. Maybe the left arm, that is the opposite arm, reaches forward as well. And as you exhale, bring everything back to the center. As you squeeze everything tight, knee to your elbow, elbow to your knee. Stretch as you breathe in. Exhale. Crunch. Last 1. Crunch. Release. Right knee, left hand. Side to side. Now the other leg stretches back. Remember, hips are squared. Support the back by engaging the core. Find your balance. Find that stretch. Just bring your gaze down, please. Crunch, exhale. Take your time. Exhale. One more. Release. And again, side to side, side to side. Downward facing dog, please. Walk your dogs there. Find your much needed stretch. Find your movement. Find your flow. After all, it's yours. Okay? From your down dog, bend your knees. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Hands to your shin bones. Lengthen the spine. Flat back. As you exhale, fold. Knees soften, please, so that your hands can reach down. Maybe do some pulses there. Ardha Uttanasana, one more time. Exhale. Fold and pulse or bounce. One last. Go ahead. Stretch away. Exhale. Release. Now from there, soften the knees again deeply. Slowly rise. Arms reach forward. Allow your palms to touch. Hands to your heart space. Release your hands behind, please. And just stretch your arms away. Away from the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind. Drop your shoulders, please. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. And release. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe walk the feet inside the mat. Okay? Don't always have to stay in one spot. Remember, you are governed, or somehow you are within the four corners of your mat. So there's no one stopping you from moving around the mat. Okay? So I'm now at the top of the mat, left side at this point. Press your feet down, please. Arms reach forward and up. Then as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Bend the knees if you need to. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. And again, try to feel it in your knees, in your hips, in your legs. Take some time to familiarize yourselves with this movement. It may not look too much, but it's doing something. You're slowly moving still, okay? Right knee lowers down. Come up. Bring your right hand on top of your left knee. So you're twisting away. Left arm reaches to the back, please. Maybe left arm wraps around. Reach for the hip. Relax your left shoulder there. Back to the center. Release both hands down. Framing the foot in between. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch your left leg, please. We come back to your low lunge. Bend the left knee once again. Come back up. Right hand, left knee, left arm reaches to the back. Really reach for the back wall. Wrap it again. Release. In. Exhale. One more. Wrap. Hands down. In. Exhale. At this point, release your toes down. Flex the foot. Toes down. Flex. Point your toes again. Allow your toes to touch the mat, maybe. You can. If you're unable to do that, that's okay. Changes. Bring your left hand inside. Begin to walk both hands all the way to the right. Be with the right foot. Adjust the left. So much so that you are pressing under the outer blade of the left foot. Your right knee under your hip. Push the floor away. Bring both hands close to your hips. Stretch your arms away, please. Lean to the right. Lean to the left. Right and left. Come back to the center. Externally rotate. Internally rotate. Open. Close. Open. Close. Good. Lean forward, or rather lean to the left. Release your left hand down. Externally rotate your right arm. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Side stretch. Breathe. Adding a bit of core here, maybe the left arm reaches to the side as well. It is as if you're holding on to a ball there. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up, then reach forward. Release your hands down. Release your toes. Push your hips to the back. Feel the stretch there. Make sure the outer blade of the foot is pressed back down. To feel that in your the inner seam of your thigh. Chest lifts as you inhale. Continue walking all the way to the right. So we're back here. Step back to your plank. Just hold your planks first for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower your knees down. Push back to your child's pose. Take a breath there or 2. Look forward, please. We're going to do striking cobra. So we're going to scoop your chest forward and down. Release your belly down. Chest lifts. Exhale. Chest lowers down. And again, in. Exhale. One more in. Exhale. Child's. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Downward facing dog, please. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. One last here. Bend your knees. Out of the mat, please. Exhale. Hold. Rise up. Hands to your heart. Release your hands behind once again, just like what we did earlier. Stretch your arms away. Maybe move the shoulders side to side, adding a bit more dimension to your stretch. And then release. Good. In. As you exhale, fold. Inhale. You can always bring your hands back to your shins. You go for a higher or much more modified stretch. Exhale. Fold. Left foot steps back. Okay? And just like what you did earlier, just rock forward and back. You can always go wider if that is you tonight. So notice if your hips are too high, maybe bring them down just a little bit. Look forward so that you're puffing the chest there, you're lengthening the spine. How about the back leg? Okay? Is it bending too much? Try the power of the back leg just a little bit so you feel that in your leg as well, your back leg that is. Remember to cushion the left knee. If it's too much for the knee joint, come up. Remember, square the hips first. Left hand, right knee, right arm, reaches to the back. Wrap. Release, both hands down. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Stretch right leg. 2 more times, guys, on your own. Follow your own pace at this point. No need to rush. No need to follow my pace. Do less if that is needed by your body. Do more if that is you tonight. So your body knows where it's supposed to go. You don't even have to think about it that much. And if you get lost along the way, just come back. No rush. No harm done, okay? Now let's move the foot, toes down, toes up, down, up, down, up. And bring your toes down, just so you can feel that stretch in your quads. Bring your right hand over, walk left. So as you do that, adjust the back foot, adjust the back leg, or rather the front. Right foot in line with the left knee, okay? Remember, if it flares out there, press it back down to your mat, okay? Stand on your knees at this point. V-shape your arms out to the sides, okay, side to side. Open, close, external, internal. Lean to the right, release your right hand down, stretch your left arm up, and then as you exhale, C-shape that spine. Make sure that the bottom part of your body feels strong and stable before you even reach your right arm up or out, rather, to the side. If this is too much, you can always let your right hand stay there, okay? Breathe. Come up. Lean forward, hands down. Release your toes at this point. And And push your bum to your heel. Stretch away. Hold. Come up. Walk. To the left once again. Face the left side of your mat. You come back to your downward facing dog, please. Remember your plank. Strong plank here. Shift your weight forward. Stack your shoulders above your wrists. Just hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Knees lower down. Sit back onto your heels. Just for a breath or 2. Look forward. Striking cobra there. So as you scoop, bend your elbows down. Release your belly. Release your toes. Then chest lifts. Okay? Exhale. Release. 2 more. Maybe stretching those arms fully if you can. Okay? Exhale. 1 more. Child's. Maybe side to side. Just to feel it in the hips. Feel those in the shoulders. Downward facing dog, please, whenever you're ready. Bend the knees out of the mat. Inhale and then exhale. Rise up. Hands your heart. Hands by your sides, guys. Okay? Just walk again. Inside your mat. Face the corner that feels organic for you. Find a way to move the body. I know it's yoga, but we have to incorporate some outside movements along the way. We're not always moving in static postures or shapes. We're not holding them in real life. Anyway, okay? You have to find a way to just move. So at this point, I'm facing the screen. I'm facing you right now. Just straddle your feet out to the sides, please. You can go wide and go shorter or narrower. That is you. Wherever you are, just bring your toes in, please. Let your heels slide out to the sides. Remember, outer place of the feet, just like what you did earlier. Make sure that there's engagement there. Okay, the moment you press the outer place of the feet there, you spread the toes, there's a difference happening, okay, inside your legs. And if you're pushing your hips a little bit to the back, bring your hips forward, okay? Hands by your hips, inhale. As you exhale, lead with your chest, You're not pushing your hips to the back. Release your hands to the floor, okay? Bring your right hand under your face, left hand to your hip. You can always come onto your fingertips. Okay, if pressing the palm is too much for your stretch. Come to your fingertips. Inhale, lean forward. Okay, as you exhale, twist. So as you twist, notice what happens to the right side of your leg. It tends to internally rotate. excessively to the point that you're leaning your left hip to the back. Okay, you don't want that. So you want your hips to remain neutral. Okay, you're twisting from the waist up. So maintain that neutral placement of your hips. Lean forward, just twist. It's your upper body, your lower body that is moving to the left. You can always bring your gaze down. Maybe wrap your left arm around. Remember to find a way to adjust your hips again so that everything is neutral, even if you're twisting there. Maybe you're able to bring your gaze up to the ceiling and deepen the twist. Maybe not. And release everything back down to the floor. Bend your knees again. Side to side, side to side. Switch sides, please. So place your left hand wherever it feels good for you. So push the mat or the floor away so that everything feels long there. You have enough space to twist, okay? Right hand to your hip, remember, neutral hips there. Lean forward first, engage the core, twist away. Maybe wrap, maybe palm lowers down so that you feel much more stable there. Remember the hips, engage the legs so that they're not excessively moving the lower body there. Gaze back down, release your hands to the floor, and just like what you did, side to side. So walk to the right. I'm facing the right side now. This feels, maybe my better side at this point. But if you walk to the left, that's okay. Okay? Let's just do one vinyasa tonight. Inhale. You can drop your knees, otherwise lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Push everything away with your hands. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Open the mouth. Breathing out. Ha. In. Ha. One more in. Ha. Lower your knees down. Sit back down. Child's pose. Release. Just release your hips down however you can. Stretch your legs forward, please. Flesh the palms out so that you're not again slouching. Your sit bones are really pressed against the mat. You're lengthening the spine. You're relaxing the shoulders there. We start first with the right, bend the right knee. Bring your right heel close to your sit bone there. Sit tall. As you exhale, drop your right knee down to the floor. So let me just move here so that I have enough space. So press the sole of the right foot against your left inner thigh. If that is not happening, take it easy on your right knee joint. Move your right heel away from the center. You can always place a pillow underneath your right knee just to support it properly. Okay? I usually walk my hands outside so that I can lean a bit more forward. Okay? Inhale and exhale. One more time in. Exhale. Feel free to stay. Otherwise, right hand grabs the outer blade of the left foot so that you don't want the left leg to collapse there. So as you grab the left foot there, try to bring your foot to the center, or it is as if you're pulling your left leg towards you, but your foot is resisting. Okay? Then you walk your left hand out to the side just so you can counterbalance. Alright? Inhale. As you exhale, leave your chest, leave your heart. Just try to bring your face, your chin, as close as possible to your left leg. Now, if this is not happening, if it's too much for the back of your left knee, remember, you can always soften the left knee there. And maybe allow your chest to touch your thighs. Inhale. Chest lifts. Exhale. Release. Bring your right knee up once again. Stretch your right leg forward. Reset. Now it's the other leg that bends. And again, sit tall there first. As you exhale, bring everything down. Left side. And play with it. Where do you want to bring the foot there? Okay? Must it touch your right knee? Or rather your right thigh? Only you can tell, guys. Okay? In. Exhale. One more in. Exhale. Maybe this is for you, or this is enough for now. Stay. Or maybe grab the outer blade of the right foot just to go for a deeper stretch. Then walk your right hand out to the side. I don't have enough space. Maybe I just adjust. So you want everything to remain in the center. So you're folding. You're feeling a side stretch there. You're opening the hips. You're counterbalancing with your right arm. A lot of things are happening. Inhale. Release as you exhale. Your left knee in. Stretch the left leg forward. So reset once again. Bend both knees. Scoot the hips to your heels. Lie on your backs, please. Hug your knees to your chest. knees above your hips at this point. Let's just do core. Bring your legs together, knees together, okay? Squeeze the abs tight. Back is flat against the mat. Curl up at this point. Bring both hands to your temples there. Open your elbows out to the sides, okay? We stretch the right leg forward. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Come back to the center. Bicycle twist. Left side. Center. Left. Center. Other side. So just move with it. Doesn't have to be very fast. You have to be able to lift your body there. Bring it to the center. Make sure to breathe. Last one. And release. So slow movements and controlled movements are always hard. Never are easy. Requires too much control. Requires a lot from us. Move the knees out to the sides. Move your hips, some freedom there. And reverse. Release both feet down. Bring your right leg over your left. Scoot your hips to the right. Support your knees there with your left hand. And just bring both knees down to the floor. Maybe wrap your right leg behind your left. Gaze over to the right. Slowly, come back to the center. Unwind the legs, please. Opposite side, left leg over your right. Now remember to bring your hips to the side so that you have enough space to bring both knees down at this point to the right. Remember, you can always wrap your foot behind. What a nice crack there. A much needed crack. We come back to the center. Unwind once again. Knees to your chest. Let's go for a diamond shape here. Bring the soles of the feet together. Open your knees out wide. Hold on to your feet. You wrap both hands or your fingers around. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. Bring your feet close to your face. Bring your face close to your knees. Elbows out to the sides. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release your shoulders down. Stay with the open knees, please, first. Continue staying in your diamond shape. Bring your arms by your sides, or you can even support your thighs there with your hands, or maybe pillows underneath your thighs there, or maybe arms reach over your head. Grab your opposite elbows there, framing your head in between. Supta Baddha Konasana. Breathe. So stay here first. Relish the hip opening as you stay in this grounded shape, grounded pose. And again, come back to your breath. Stay there, please. I'll come back to you in a little while. You can always stay longer in your Supta Baddha Konasana if that feels good. Stay there, otherwise you can release the bind. If you're holding on to your opposite elbows, stretch your arms by your sides, but arms away from your trunk. And then just slowly stretch one leg at a time. Legs wider than your hips, and just let your feet fall down to the sides, please, okay? Let's cleanse your breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Ha. 2 more. In. Exhale. Ha. 1 last. In. Like you totally mean it, guys. Exhale. Release. Ha. So make the necessary adjustments as you enter the most important pose of all, your Shavasana. So if you need to let your arms be farther away from your upper body, do that. Maybe your palms are down. Allow your palms to stay open, please. So as you do that, you also open the shoulders there. Okay? Notice if you're arching the neck, slide your chin close. Slide you tuck your chin close to your chest. You get to lengthen the neck. Okay? How about the feet? Maybe they're pointing up to the sky. Let them relax. So as you externally rotate your hips there, your feet naturally fall out to the sides. Okay? How about your face? Maybe you're clenching your jaw there. You're biting your tongue. You're squeezing your eyes there. Okay? Maybe there are furrows, okay, in your forehead because you're squinting, rather not squishing, squinting your eyes there, okay? So maybe release. Just let your beautiful faces shine through everybody. Notice your breath at this point. Slow down the breath. Even if you're resting, even if you're totally surrendering yourselves down there, you're still here. You are still in the present state. You're not far away. You're not distant. You're still here. Slowly come back to the spaces around you, please. Bring life back to your bodies through movement, small movements though, okay? Toes, fingers, feet, hands, and the bigger parts of your body will naturally be included. Bring the legs together. Whenever you're ready, point the toes forward, then stretch your arms all the way up, guys. All the way up. Stretch away. Then as you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Maybe you can reach for your opposite elbows there. Hug yourselves tight. Come down to one side, right side preferably. Come down to your fetal pose. And then slowly press yourselves up, back to a seated posture. Maybe bring the left leg now in front of your right, just to even it out. Hands to your heart space. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for allowing a bit of movement to happen in your bodies, in your mind, in your heart as well. So whenever you feel that you are shifting away from the center, you always have the option to go back to center, to find everything back to the center and feel much more grounded there. Okay? Always ground yourselves, because that is one way for us to grow in humility and grace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everybody. Thank you very much, Ms. Jam, Lyren. Thank you for always being here. Okay? Bye-bye.